Hey guys, this is Exterminate, part of the Two Raging Noobs group, which I am doing with my friend Expert Tiger, and this is my first video. So today I have some KR-200 gameplay for you. The attachments I'm using are the tactical muzzle brake, the vertical grip, and the AMS Stock to help reduce recoil, since one of the main problems of the KR-200 is that it has a ton of recoil, so it's a little difficult to aim sometimes. And I'm using the armor-piercing rounds and the CTS Scope because the KR is pretty good at long range if you can aim it well, and the CTS has a really long sight, so you can use that if you want, but you can also use any other sight that you like. Now for my secondary, I'm using the Kolbaski with the delayed blast grenade, and I'm using the sticky grenade and the support specialization with improved airstrike, because it's always nice to have an extra radar when you're using your airstrike, and grenades expert because it increases the blast radius of the sticky grenade and my delayed blast Kolbaski, because those already have a pretty large radius and it just makes it even better. So I'm also using the sensor to help me see enemies that are trying to sneak up or are hiding somewhere, and Paragon Saboteur so that I can disable devices that are enemy devices that are nearby me when I'm running close to them. So the KR-200 is a pretty difficult weapon to use, as you need to be continuously hitting the shoot button, since it's a 3-round burst, so you have to keep on firing, and that can be a little difficult because you have to be pretty accurate in order for it to be effective. So what you have to do is you have to keep on aiming down sights, otherwise it will be tough to just try to hip fire, because guns like Eufia and Charbtech are easier to hip fire with from a short distance, but I recommend that you aim down sights the whole time when using the KR-200. And a tip that I have with the KR-200 is that, and see, I am not very well aiming right there, but with the KR-200, you shouldn't try to get multiple enemies at once, otherwise you will be easily overpowered, because it's kind of hard to press fire and then turn around and try to get someone else at the same time. So what you should do is try to limit yourself to only one person is best, but if you have to, you can try to get 2 or 3, but it's gonna be a little more difficult. So yeah, you should just try to limit yourself to as few enemies as possible at a time. And yeah, you shouldn't hip fire like that because it doesn't work very well. So I also use the Kolbaski as my secondary with the delayed blast because it's good if you shoot it in the enemy territory, because if they're camping there, it has a really big radius and it's strong, so you can usually rack up a few kills with it before it runs out of ammo. So what I like to do is, especially at the start of the game, or if I know there's a lot of enemies, like, see, I got someone right there, what I do is I just shoot it in the enemy territory, and hopefully it gets somebody. And I lagged there, so I just skipped over it. And yeah, what you gotta do is just keep on aiming down, and as you continually practice with the KR-200, it will become a lot easier to get people, and you can easily get a high KD because it's so strong, and it can easily beat a Eufia or a Charbtech, which are the 2 most common weapons, I think, in a one-on-one battle, and sometimes even the shotgun if you're fast enough, because it usually only takes a one burst in order to get somebody. So if you're quick and you're good at aiming, you can easily get a lot of people with the KR-200. And I use the sticky grenade because it's really strong, and if someone's camping, you can just get them really easily, as it sticks on to wherever you're aiming at. So yeah, and what I like to do for my gameplay is I just like to run around, but not too much, otherwise you're going to easily get hit by someone following you. So just try to stick with your teammates and follow them around, and you can be really successful and get a higher KD if you don't have a very good KD right now. So yeah, thanks for watching, and comment please, and if you have any advice or tips to offer, that would be great. And please subscribe and comment and like if you liked it. So thanks a lot.